All right, folks, here we go. You're going to want to stay tuned on this one. This is going to be an 09 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor with 100,000 miles from the city of Las Vegas, Nevada. Original charcoal gray from factory. Vehicle does have scratches. Vehicle does have door dings, folks. All right. Vehicle has been fully serviced, detailed, and she is in immaculate running conditions to go anywhere. If you can see past the scratches and the door dings, folks, you got yourself a great, mean running machine here, folks. Window tint was redone. The window tint that came with the vehicle was old, purplish, and it didn't look right, so I went ahead and took it to my tint guys and had the vehicle redone. So yes, you do have window tint all around. That is going to be 20% all around. This is going to be an E85 vehicle, folks, so E85 is okay. Vehicle does have 3 antennas on the trunk lid. When the vehicle first came in, there were just holes there, so I went ahead and I installed 3 antennas, and then there's going to be 1 GPS antenna on the roof, as you guys can see. Folks, I do have a lot of ground to cover in this vehicle, so please stay tuned. I will do my best to push it through. Vehicle does have a brand new OEM Police Interceptor decal sticker there on the trunk lid. Vehicle does have scuff marks on the rear bumper. You guys can see them right there. This is something that came with the vehicle when I got it right out of the auction house, folks. It's right there. I am telling you the vehicle has scratches and door dings, so I'm not lying to you in any kind of way, shape, or form. All 4 steel wheels were reconditioned. You should have seen the wheels when the vehicle came in. They were in bad shape. They were white. They were pale. You name it. So I had all 4 wheels redone. Along with that, the vehicle does have a brand new set of takeoffs. Those are going to be the 235/55/17 by Goodyear Eagles RSAs. Vehicle also does have a new used set of dog dishes. 4 dog dishes were put in these steel wheels to replace the full wheel covers that the car came with, which, by the way, were only 2. No spotlights ever installed on this vehicle. Vehicle does have a fresh new set of OEM side markers and headlights along with light bulbs. On the headlights, I went ahead and I did go with the Sylvania CXC light bulbs, which are brighter and wider as you are driving down the road. You can see a little bit better, and yes, it's a little bit white versus the yellow light. Let's continue. I do have a lot of ground to cover, folks, so let me move along here. If I do forget something, I'm probably gonna mention it on my ad on eBay. All right, here we go, folks. This is the interior. All seatbelts and buckles are in place. Long story short, the vehicle did come with a carpet floors. However, the carpeting floor was damaged. And for those of us that know a lot about Crown Victorias, we can't find the carpet out there anymore. Not unless it's an aftermarket, but it's not going to fit the same way. So, lucky me, I did have a semi-new or in like new condition vinyl floor. So I went ahead and ripped the whole interior off and out of the vehicle. And I installed the OEM original plastic vinyl floor. All right, there you go. Driver's side seat has some wear, so you guys can see. Passenger side seat is in good shape with a little bit of wear. Vehicle did come with 2 keys. Let's jump inside. This is going to be unit number 4341. Once again, unit number 4341 out of Las Vegas Metropolitan Division. Let me clean this up here for you guys. Vehicle does have 100,000 miles. You do have a full tank of fuel. Once again, I put E85 on this one, folks. Air conditioner is nice and cold. I went ahead and on this unit, I went behind the climate control, replaced the 2 light bulbs that are in here because they were out. So I took care of that for you, folks. Red LED, white LED. Map lights do work. Folks, also the vehicle was very dusty when I got her in. So I went above and beyond the Call of Duty on this one, and I took off the whole cluster and took it apart and cleaned it out for you. So there's no dust in there whatsoever. It's nice and clean. It looks a lot better in person, but I'm just letting you know, folks, the whole dash was removed to get to this cluster. Remove it, break it down into 3 pieces, and clean it up real good for you. Okay, that's all I did. Vehicle also does have a new use ashtray assembly. The one that came with the vehicle was broken. Honk does work. AC super nice and cold. Okay, electric retractable pedals right there, folks. All four door panels on this vehicle are in nice condition, folks. They're not destroyed, they're not cut up, they're not broken. On the back of the vehicle, I do have a full spare tire and wheel. The spare tire this car came with, this is gonna be the Firestone Firehawk Pursuit tire, brand new. So I'm leaving that alone for you. Vehicle does have a floor jack right there, hold down pin right here. Vehicle does have an additional box right here for your equipment. If you want to put your gun lock here, you can do it. And if you just push it in, it won't lock. But if you go like this, it's locked. You got to push that in every time. Okay. So this is the trunk. Moving forward, look at those wheels, folks. Wow. Who else out there is doing everything I'm doing? Before I forget, folks, on the rear I do have brand new Motorcraft rotors and brake pads. This is gonna be a Charlie 6 rear axle. Before I forget, once again, C6 rear axle. That's gonna be a 3.55. Look at that, folks. I brought the vehicle back to new condition just for you. I do like to take care of my customers, so you're getting everything here in one package, and you're gonna get it at a great price. Hassle-free price, folks. Ford right there, OEM. I couldn't do it anywhere else. I gotta use OEM parts. Here we go. Real quick, folks, starting right to left, brand new air filter, throttle body was service cleaned out, full synthetic 520 oil service was done. I do have 8 new Motorcraft Platinum spark plugs. Transmission was serviced, fluid and filter was done, but Motorcraft LV air conditioner was serviced, refilled, along with a new orifice tube. Also, vehicle does have brand new shocks and rotors all around by KYB. You guys can see that right there. Everything done by myself and my team here, folks. All right, vehicle does have a brand new OEM coolant reservoir tank. There was nothing wrong with the old one. It was just old and brown looking instead of clear. So I do have these ones in stock, and I went ahead, I gave you a new one. Vehicle also does have a new battery. Vehicle does have a brand new Motorcraft drive belt, tensioner and pulley. All right, also vehicle does have a brand new OEM AC condenser. This I had 2 in stock. I'm down to 1. So yes, you got a brand new OEM Motorcraft condenser. While I was doing that condenser, I got in between the radiator here, and I pressure washed it with low pressure water and took out all the dust and the dust bunnies that was in here, all the dirt and dust bunnies. You can see that. Let me clean this up here for you guys. Oops, sorry. But it's very, very clean in here, folks. There's no dust bunnies, there's no dirt, there's nothing. Alright, what you see is what you're gonna get. And on the bottom, you guys can see that right there, I did install a brand new aftermarket external transmission cooler. For those of you guys that have Crown Victorias, that's what you want to have in your Crown Victoria to take care of that transmission. That's a heavy duty external transmission cooler, so it works independently with your transmission. I'm sorry, I can't get my camera to focus in. Really good. Sorry, I just hit my knee. There you go, you guys can kind of see it. So that is new. All right, I do know my cars, and I like to take care of them. Don't worry, I do have the clip, so the clip will go in place over here so that this doesn't move around. Radiator appears to be in new condition, semi-new condition for that department. It is Ford. So did the electric fan shroud, and the vehicle did come with a new alternator from the department and what appears to be a semi-new waterfront from the department. What else? Am I forgetting anything? I don't think I'm forgetting anything. A vehicle also does have 2 new all-season, all-weather wiper blades. Even the wiper blades are new in this vehicle, folks. I'm not sure if you guys know anyone else out there doing everything I'm doing to his Crown Victorias, but folks, this is the way I like to work. And once again, I am setting you up for success on another great looking running vehicle. Yes, she does have scratches. Yes, she does have door dings, folks, but mechanically I couldn't do anything else. And also the vehicle does have a brand new Motorcraft fuel filter. All right, the whole 9 were done with a lot more extras. All right, so I do have some parts still in storage for my Crown Victorias, and this particular unit didn't receive a lot out of that storage. Why? Because I'm making room. All right, instead of selling it, I'm putting it in the vehicle, folks. So I hope you guys do appreciate that. One last final look, folks. One last final look. If I did forget something, please do not hesitate to give me a call. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. All right, folks, thanks for watching. And by the way, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I should have said that in the beginning of the video, but I'm too excited on this Crown Victoria here, folks. Vehicle doesn't have any leaks. She's bone dry. I mean, folks, I could have not done a better job over here. All right, everything has been done. And once again, I'm setting you up for success with another great looking car. This is the Crown Victoria guy signing off, also known as SoCal Police Cruisers. You guys have a blessed weekend out there, and please take care and God bless.